The earliest superheroes introduced to us were the Power Rangers. They made our childhood memorable with each episode, with each season. The Rangers inspired the young generation to be courageous and passed on values of morality and justice. The school conversations usually started with ranking the strongest and the coolest Power Rangers. The recess debates began with which Ranger had the coolest power, or which one was everybody's favorite. The one who always prevailed on such lists was the Red Ranger. The Red Rangers reigned supreme, having immense power, and their unique abilities made them stand out in the Power Ranger universe. Years have passed, but the debate for the strongest Red Ranger still becomes a hot topic for many conversations. Today, let's go back and find out who reigns supreme and who falls short in the mighty universe of the Power Ranger. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Let's do it, guys. Backdash!
Tommy Oliver, Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbo. One of the most experienced Red Rangers of the Zeo franchise, Tommy Oliver is an iconic Red Ranger of all time, with weapons like Zeo Laser Blade, Zeo Blaster, and Zeo V Power Sword. He wields great power among the Rangers. He was introduced as a villain to the universe, but soon he returned to the bright side as he broke free from the spells of Rita. He appeared in several seasons as the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Red Zeo Ranger V, the Red Turbo Ranger, and the Mighty Black Dino Ranger. He first made an appearance in Green with Evil as an antagonist. As the Zeo Red Ranger, he reigned over some superpowers like Super Strength, Super Speed, and Super Agility. Tommy found the repaired Zeo Crystal under the wreckage during the escape. Tommy harnessed the powers from the crystal, and the Rangers protected the Earth yet again by becoming the Zeo Rangers. He became the Zeo Red Ranger with the power of the crystal, and then controlled the power of the Zeo Zord 5 and the Red Battle Zord. The Zeo Zord 5 was based on the Phoenix. It could fly, fire lasers, and even carried the Defender Wheel. He used the Zeo Zord 5 to help the Rangers in the battle against the Machine Empire. When the ruthless space pirate, Divatox, became a threat, Tommy took his new position as the Red Turbo Power Ranger, where he gained powers like Turbo Megazord, an amalgamation of several Zords. He became a formidable force against the Divatox because of his powers, his ability, his leadership skills, and experience, ranking him high in the list of the most powerful Red Rangers of all time.
It's time to let go.
Zato, Power Rangers Dino Fury, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Zato hails from a planet called Rafcon, where he was the leader of the Knights. There, he befriends Ion, his fellow knight, and they both fight against the Sporix. Zato and his teammates came to Earth, and they used the Dino Fury keys to turn themselves into the Power Rangers Dino Fury. In a devastating turn of events, the majority of the teammates were dead, and 2 of the Dino Fury keys got lost. Ion and Zato were split, and Ion presumed Zato to be dead. After 65 million years on Earth, Zato was found by 2 natives in a stasis pod, Amilia and Ollie. The civilians who found Zato became the new Power Rangers. The trio becomes the new Power Rangers. In Cosmic Fury, Zato proceeds to become the 7th Morphin Master, overseeing the powerful cosmic grid that grants powers to Rangers. Zato possessed phenomenal Rafconian physiologies like telepathy, which he used to discover Amilia and Ollie's occupations and personality traits. Zato's telepathy allowed him to use this ability for some powers like retrocognition, super eyesight, memory reading, and projections. His antennas were retractable, so that he could easily blend with a human and extend them using his psionic powers. Zato possesses terrific reflexes. He excels in utilizing a sword and has a proven mastery of a spear. He's one of the few Rangers who also possess some weaknesses. Zato's life depends on energy. He also struggles with understanding the new culture of the Earth, and the enemies would take advantage of his lack of knowledge. 2. His Ranger form also resembled a Tyrannosaurus Rex, an ally from the battle a million years ago. Nick Russell, Power Rangers Mystic Force. Nick, a seasoned warrior and commander, is one of the strongest and most skilled leaders and the Red Ranger of all time. Where he was offered his Mystic Morpher, he was at first a little hesitant to accept it, but eventually became the Red Ranger as he was destined to. He defeated all the Hidiacs, which earned his team their first victory. He even temporarily transformed into a Korak when he was possessed by the Master, but his father, Lienbo, saved him, removing the master from his body. As the Red Mystic Ranger, he wields the power of fire. He can manipulate fire. He can create fireballs and fire shields. He possesses super speed and super strength and can even perform several spells. He also owns the Mystic Racer, a set of high-tech cars, and the Maggie Staff Sword, which he can use to perform powerful attacks like fire blasts and fire slashes and create a fire shield to protect himself. Lauren Sheba, Power Rangers Super Samurai. As the true 18th head of the Sheba clan, she took over the role of Red Samurai Ranger. Lauren and Jaden were the siblings of the Sheba clan. They were separated to protect Lauren from the Nilox, as she was the true head of the Sheba clan, and Jaden was presented as the true head. Lauren also perfected the ceiling symbol. When Lauren returned to the house, Jaden had to leave as there could only be one Red Ranger at a time. However, the changed leadership received dissent from fellow Ranger Mike. She had great skills, which she showcased during her training and even defeated Mike. When Master Xandred absorbed Dayu, Lauren performed the ceiling symbol, but she was met with failure, as Dayu's humanity protected him from the blast. And this failure led her to transfer her leadership back to Jaden. She even supplied the Sheba Fire Disc to strike Xandred, but her first attempt didn't work, so she gave all the symbol power to the second Sheba Fire Disc. As a samurai, she possessed several powers like the Samurai Blade, Samurai Shield, Samurai Spin, Samurai Slash, Samurai Teleportation, and of course, the power of performing the ceiling symbol, as she is the rightful owner of the Sheba clan. Her unwavering determination is the reason she is discussed as one of the strongest Red Rangers.
Gotcha. All right, time to get back to the ship.
Andros, Power Rangers in Space. Next up is Andros, the leader of the Space Ranger. He's a human from a space colony, possessing the power of telekinesis, and he's the first Red Ranger to gain a battleizer. Corone, Andros' sister, was abducted by Darkonda, and finding her became the sole purpose of his life. To fulfill this promise, he joined the army of KO-35 with his best friend, Zane. Later, he was chosen by the great sage Zordon, and both became the first space rangers from their galaxy. In a serious battle, when Dark Spectre attacked their planet, Andros and Zane fought against the army. Zane took the attack for his friend, leaving him mortally wounded. Andros froze him in a cryogenic tube inside their Astro Megaship. When the Turbo Rangers mistakenly boarded the Astro ship, Andros met the Rangers and eventually gave them Astro Morpher, making them the Space Rangers. They amalgamated the Megaship with Astro Mega Shuttle, forming the Astro Megazord. Andros became the leader in protecting Earth from Astronema. During a ship invasion, the cryogenic tube malfunctioned, but miraculously, Zane woke up and got rid of the monster. Andros possesses the power of telekinesis. Thus, he can move objects with his mind. His ability to disguise his voice came in handy when finding the whereabouts of Astronema. He used the red battleized armor to turn himself into a red battleized ranger by pressing the 03 button on the battleizer device, which he used to fly to Astronema's fortress. Apart from this, he's also known to easily infiltrate the places where rangers are not allowed, making him a phenomenal spy. Because of his phenomenal hand-to-hand combat skills, he could easily fight Psycho Red unarmed. His combination of strength and skills makes him stand out on the list. Jason Lee Scott, Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. From being a bully to being a skilled martial artist and eventually becoming the leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Jason has come a long way to become the iconic Red Ranger. Jason used to teach martial arts at Ernie's Juice Bar and Gym, when one fine day, he and his friends suddenly felt an earthquake, and they were teleported to a strange place. There, the Alpha 5 and Zordon explained to him how they had been chosen to fight the evil by becoming the Power Rangers. Initially, his friends bailed out, but an encounter with Rita's henchmen encouraged them to use their power morphers. Jason morphed into the Red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger for the first time. As a born natural leader, Jason led the others in summoning their Zords, combining and making the Megazord, resulting in their first victory. The group went into the command center, accepting to be the Power Rangers, with Jason becoming their leader. Jason is not just a skilled martial artist, but he also possesses superhuman physique, superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He can even use the Green Ranger's Dragon Shield for more power. One of the most iconic abilities that he possesses is being able to pilot and control the Tyrannosaurus Rex sword. In battle, he would use the sword to make direct attacks, fire energy ball, and deflect the army by creating energy shields. Jason skillfully used his abilities to overcome the most dangerous villains and protect the Earth from evil. Troy Burrows, Power Rangers Megaforce, Power Rangers Super Megaforce, Fury of the Dragon. Megaforce Red is his roll call, and Troy Burrows is the Red Ranger of the Power Ranger Megaforce. In Power Rangers Super Megaforce, Troy was a martial artist, often having visions of the Legend War, where the Rangers faced an imminent peril and required assistance from legendary Rangers from previous seasons. One day, Gosei summoned him and gave him the power of the Red Ranger, and he led the new Power Rangers against Warstar. After the battle against the army of ex-Borgs, the team received the new Super Megaforce powers to fight Armada. After a series of fights and battle, Troy, along with the legendary Rangers, destroys the Armada's entire fleet and escapes the main Armada ship by turning into legendary mode in Space Red. As the Red Ranger of Megaforce, he has a dragon motif. He could pilot the Gosei Dragon Mechazord. His main weapon is the Dragon Sword, and he uses his power cards with the Gosei Morpher. He can use the Dynamic Victory Charge by combining all 5 Mega weapons and inserting other Rangers' elemental power cards. To energize the Megaforce Blaster, they fire the Megaforce symbol at the enemy to destroy them. Not just that, he uses Dragon Blast by attaching the Dragon Zord to the Mega Blaster to perform a red energy blast to attack his enemy. Troy can also access the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger's powers, attacks, and weapon by using the Legendary Ranger mode. Amilia Joon, Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Initially, Amilia starts as the Pink Dino Fury Ranger, but then Amilia is titled as the Cosmic Fury Red Ranger. Due to her proven leadership skill and the abilities in the absence of Zato, Amilia was the daughter of 2 refugees from Rafcon. Her parents were test subjects, and she was rescued by a janitor, Ed Jones, from an explosion. The mystery of her parents' death ignited her interest in paranormal investigations. Amilia initially worked as a journalist at BuzzBlast, and while once vlogging, she met Ollie shooting and electrocuting him with a spooky snare. In a turn of events, they discover Zato, becoming the Power Rangers. Much like Zato, Amilia possessed Rafconian physiology too. She could use her ability of telepathy by making a physical touch. She used this ability to access her powers of memory reading, projection, transferal, telepathic communication, and mind melding. She could retract her antennae to blend with humans and extend them to use her psionic ability. Some non-Ranger attributes also help her in her Ranger form. Her investigative skills and abilities help her record and present information. Being a paranormal investigator, she had no fear of odd occurrences. She is a skilled martial artist and great at swordsmanship. She used her skills of swordsmanship too when she used the Chroma Fury Saber. Based on Ankylosaurus, Amilia uses the Ankylo Fury Strikes, where she inserts the Ankylo Dino Key, gathers all the Ankylo Hammer Zord's power, and creates an extremely powerful energy slash. The Gravi Dino Key allowed Amilia to control the gravity of the foe. She also possessed other keys like Sonic Dino Key, Hover Dino Key, Print Key, Elasto Dino Key, and others.
Tyrannosaurus Rex! Power Ranger Red!
Tyler Navarro, Power Rangers Dino Charge. Tyler starts his journey as an 18-year-old kid on a mission to find his missing father. Tyler is a passionate, brave, and gregarious kid. Tyler lost his father during a cave expedition and made it his mission to find him. His father left him a notebook and a bracelet. Tyler arrived at Amber Beach to investigate and collect information about the Amber Beach Dinosaur Museum. He found a crystal among the T-Rex fossils, which he discovered was energetic. Tyler and his friends soon became the Power Rangers, and Tyler became their leader and the Red Dino Charge Power Ranger to destroy Goldar Maximus. The legendary Dino Rangers combined all their weapons into the Dino Power Ultra Blaster. As a Red Ranger, he had powers like Dino Charge Morpher, Dino Charge Saber, Dino Charge Teleportation, and Shield. Due to the Red Energem, Tyler possessed the Ranger's powers of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and he could pilot the Tyrannosaurus Rex Sword. He used the Dino Morpher Blast Final Strike, Dino Morpher Blast, and the Royal Dino Punch. His unwavering determination to find his father and great leadership skills make him an iconic Red Ranger. Cole Evans, Power Rangers Wild Force. The Blazing Lion, Cole Evans, is the Red Lion Wild Force Ranger, giving him amazing ability and sharp senses. Cole was raised by a tribe, presumably the descendants of the kingdom of Animaria. The natives gave Cole a few belongings of his parents, including their photograph and the Red Lion Crystal. He left the woods for the city of Turtle Cove to find what was awaiting him. He was chosen by the Red Lion to be the leader and the Red Wild Force Ranger. Cole learns that Dr. Adler was responsible for his parents' death. He chooses not to stop lower and take revenge. When Master Org returns from the ashes of the Nexus, and destroys their animal crystals and growl phones. Cole decides to fight against him without his powers, but with the help of the wild Zords, the Rangers are revived, destroying the Master Org and Org Heart once and for all. Cole had a deep connection with nature, which allowed him to talk with animals. He has wilderness skills like hunting, tracking, and climbing. He could also pilot the Red Lion Zord, a powerful robotic lion. Wesley Collins, Power Rangers Time Force. Wesley Collins belongs to the year 3000, but he's sent back in time to the year 2001 to stop the evil Kronos from altering history. Wesley is the son of the local industry overlord, Mr. Collins, who wanted Wesley to inherit the business. The Time Force Rangers arrive from 3000, and Wesley saves the pink Time Force Ranger, Jen, from Cyclobot. She gives him the red Chronomorpher to activate, which would allow him to morph. When he refuses to do so, she leaves angrily. But upon witnessing the Rangers getting beaten up, Wesley activates the Morpher, becoming the Red Time Force Ranger. Red Battle Warrior is his roll call to activate the Battle Warrior armor to transform into the Red Battle Warrior and use it to defeat the Black Knight. Like other Red Rangers, he also possessed super strength, speed, and agility, along with Quantum Morpher, Saber, teleportation, and the Quantum Shield. He's a courageous leader, a skilled ranger with determination, and is discussed among the strongest Red Rangers of all time. Conor McNight, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Let's end this list with the leader of the Dino Thunder Rangers, Conor McNight. Conor was a soccer player when he found the Red Dino Gym while he was serving his detention. He was a student of Tommy Oliver, who asked him and his friend, Kira and Ethan, to find something prehistoric if they wanted him to cancel the detention. The three picked up their crystals. Conor picked up the red one and the gem, combined with his DNA to give him the ability of super speed. With the Dino Zords, when the Dino Zords were creating havoc in the city, Oliver gave the red Dino Morpher to Conor, and he became the leader and tamed the Tyrannosaur, wielding him the power of Tyranno, Staff, and Thundermax Saber. Conor was the first one to activate the Super Dino mode on his suit during a battle with the White Dino Ranger. Conor uses the Triassic Battleizer with only his sheer willpower. By using the Shield of Triumph, he could take anyone to his own created dimension, becoming a god and manipulating time, space, and reality. Marvelous verdict. After revisiting the Red Rangers and their powers, one thing is clear. They all possessed great powers and fulfilled their great responsibilities too. From Tommy Oliver to Zato, they've made their own sacrifices to be the Red Ranger. Some reigned with iconic power, while some possessed iconic weapons. Whilst new superheroes will continue to rule, these 12 Rangers will forever have a special place and will always be discussed as the strongest Red Rangers. Share your ranking of the strongest Red Rangers in the comments below. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one, and be safe. Thanks, everyone.